creation from Geoffrey Zakarian. His crafted, specially produced, small batch roasted Arabica coffee. You're getting 3 12-ounce bags of his ground coffee, brand new. We're the first to debut it. This is what he serves in all of his restaurants. It's what he drinks at home, and already 300 orders placed. It is so special, and today, because of our Black Friday Countdown event, you get your chance at getting it for just six easy payments of $5.77. This is ground coffee, already ground for you, 3 bags. Chef Geoffrey Zakarian, I've got to ask you though, why does a chef, and I have coffee breath because I've been drinking it the whole time.
All day. Cheers, National Coffee Day, come on.
Why does a chef care so much about coffee?
Well, I tell you, everything I love to do is about, this is what I drink every day. This is in my house. And I really was searching for a coffee and a company and a partner to find coffee, because there's a big secret to coffee. People don't understand that coffee is like cooking. I'm a chef, and if I put a chicken, a turkey, a roast pork, and a ham in an oven for an hour at 350 degrees, guess what? One would be good, one would be half cooked, one would be raw. That's what traditional roasters do of coffee. They take all these beautiful beans, they lump them together, and they roast them together. It's not a good thing because, say for instance, Brazilian has a different oil content than Colombian or Guatemalan and water. If you roast them all together, some are over roasted, some are dry, some are perfect. That's what most people do. We don't do this.
And if you over roast, you killed the true flavor of the bean, and also you can turn that coffee very bitter.
Correct. So we roast by origin. So we roast Brazil alone, we roast Guatemalan alone and Brazilian alone, and then we blend them. Then you get an incredible cup of coffee, which can be used in any way, shape, or form. We have pour over here. We have French press if you like a little stronger. This is one of my favorite. We have drip, and we have like a Keurig in a machine. So you can use this coffee for any machine you have.
Yes, take your My K-Cup for all of you Keurig owners and just fill this up. And you are going to drink an incredibly smooth, full-bodied coffee. I'd liken this to maybe a medium dark blend.
Yes.
And you actually can taste notes of red fruit in that.
It's like Brazilian has a different cherry sort of roast flavor. Colombian is a little more acid, more bright, and the Guatemalan, a bit more rich, volcanic soil. And if you roast them all together, guess what? That all goes away. That's the secret that people don't tell you about coffee. If you take a traditional roaster, they throw all these beans that they really take a lot of time sourcing, and they roast them the same. It's like cooking vegetables and carrots together. It doesn't make any sense. And so what we've done at Arabica and Zakarian Coffee is to roast them separately, and then we blend them, and then it's very special. So this is a drinking coffee you can drink all day long. I drink this from the time I wake up in the morning. Those of you who follow my Instagram feed know I love coffee, and it's in my restaurant. So when I walk from my house to my restaurants, I have the same coffee.
Well, think about it. I mean, a coffee, especially if you're drinking in the morning, really can help set the tone for the day. Have you ever had a really bad, flat, watery tasting coffee or something overly bitter? It kind of like ruins breakfast. It just is a bad way to start the day. This is incredibly smooth, so delicious. You're getting 3 12-ounce bags, already ground coffee. Can I tell you, you're going to get 96 cups of coffee, worth of coffee out of those 3 bags. It comes out to 36 cents a cup. For this type of flavor, for this type of crafted, curated coffee, to go to a coffee shop, that's what you'd have to find. And you'd spend maybe $2 for just a regular cup, or 36 cents a cup. And we actually followed you with a camera.
Yes.
As you spent years, I know, trying to tackle the perfect blend.
Yeah, Johan, I have my partner, Johan, who has this company called Arabica, and that's him right there. And this man, his mission is to bring coffee to life. It's a boutique coffee. We take only 100% Arabica. He buys land himself. He's planted 50,000 trees himself. This guy, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, he thinks coffee. He's the perfect partner. He understands roasting by origin and roasting separately, and that's why this is an incredible blend all day. If you want to add just a bit more coffee, here's 1 scoop here. I'm just going to put it in a little small French press. If you want to add 2 scoops, guess what? It's going to be a little stronger, but it's not going to be bitter. You know that taste when coffee sits and it gets bitter because you've added so much acid because it's just blended in differently and all roasted together. This will not be that. It'll be stronger, but it'll be just perfect. The acidity and the balance will be perfect.
Remember, this is for your Mr. Coffee Maker. This is for your Keurig. This is for whatever you have, the pour over, the French press. It's ground. It's got like that perfect course to the coffee ground for all different ways you like to make your coffee. This is brand new for National Coffee Day. Over 1,000 orders now placed.
Cheers
to that, my friend. It is a beautiful blend. It'll be amazing when you sit down maybe at the end of dinner to have with your Junior's cheesecake, or maybe a little treat from Squirrel Brand when you take, or Jimmy the Baker. It is so rich and satisfying. And we love, you know, when something is batched and roasted in small batches,
yes,
and then it's ground fresh right after that and then packaged. Now, question to you. How, first of all, the resealable packages.
Yes.
Okay, so you can reseal these. But how do you best store coffee? Because there's a lot of different advice out there.
Just like there's not a lot of information about it. I bet a lot of people didn't know that they roast all these beans indifferently together, as well as people say to put it in the refrigerator. That is completely wrong.
So no fridge.
No fridge. Air, cold air, a cool place, and dry without sun. Humidity and moisture are the death of coffee, so be very careful. This will last for about 5 to 6 months, I would say, maybe a year if you keep it really chilled, not chilled, but in a cool place, really dry.
Okay,
but not in the refrigerator, and don't freeze it.
Okay, put it in your lock and lock.
Yes.
Put it in your
good
cabinet,
idea.
right, away from moisture, and unopened, a good for a year, but that lock and lock will come in.
What's really wonderful about this blend is we've worked over 2 years to get this blend to where it is. This is an everyday coffee. This isn't going anywhere. I've been drinking this now for almost a year, just in experimenting with it, and it's just incredible. So this is something you will love day after day after day. It's not one of these artisanal blends that only certain people will like. This is a daily coffee, which is really
Geoffrey,
special.
it's coffee with character.
Yes.
It's for people who really appreciate the taste and flavor of coffee, and something you will be proud to serve your family, especially around the holidays. We are super busy on the phone. 2,000 orders now placed. Please, to jump ahead of the line, because we did not bring a lot of these in. Go to QVC.com or use your apps to get that order in. It's 6 easy payments, and we don't